You're with Chael Sonnen after his big victory in the Bellator.
Really? An introduction? The biggest star in the history of the business, you're going to introduce me by name? You think the people don't know who Chael Sonnen is? Really? Come on, Mike. Come on. Let's just get on with it.
Okay, well...
The still undefeated Chael Sonnen, I might mention it.
Yep.
Never lost in Madison Square Garden and never will.
Okay, so get right into it then. What did you think about the fight? I mean, I think that was a classic Chael Sonnen performance. You know, you moved forward, you were always walking forward, you took him down, you were trying to, smash him on the ground, went for submission attempts, won the decision. Did you feel pretty good? I mean, it's the first time you won in almost 4 years.
Yeah, the fight was fun. Don't undersell that, my friend. It's the second time I've fought in 4 years. I've been in the principal's office for a little bit of time, okay? So, first time I fought, second time I fought in 4 years. I'll tell you this, though. Yeah, I want to get my hand raised. And everything else that comes in between, it doesn't make a bit of a difference to me, man. I'll take a win by disqualification and hold my head up high. There's plenty of ways to skin a cat in this business. Wanderlei's a tough guy. That's the reality. I don't like Wanderlei Silva. I'm not going to go around and compliment him, but I'm also going to lie about it. He's a tough guy. And, he held on tight. He's a strong guy. And there you go. And so I just thought the card as a whole was outstanding. Being the main event is a nice honor. It really is.
Yeah, so you win, you get your hand raised, and you're doing your post-fight interview. Wanderlei comes and shoves you a little bit. He pushes you off him in between rounds. What did you just make of all that? Were you disappointed in how he acted post-fight in those moments?
I was surprised. Surprised. Generally in a sport like this, you bury the hatchet. You shake hands, whether you mean it or not. Procedure says you shake hands. You come to the press conference, you give the other guy his due. Yeah, he shoved me, then he shoved me again afterwards, and it surprised me. I didn't really know how to handle it. I thought, do I got to go after this guy when we just fight? I just really didn't know how to handle it.
Mm-hmm. And then you're getting heckled the entire fight by Tito, and then the fans start turning on him and chanting at him. I mean, do you think he's just upset by all the comments the little pot shots you took on the lead up to this fight, or what do you make of all that?
No, I think that right. Look, Tito's a drunk and he's a drug addict, and Tito's broke, and he borrows those suits. I have no idea why they even invite him out here. I mean, that is as low class as it gets. You have to understand this. And I'm not a guy that's a prude about this stuff. I'm not prude about somebody attacking another guy or building up a fight at all. And you'll back me up on this. Of all the things I've ever said or done to somebody else, I will sign that contract and step into that cage and answer for it every single time without exception. Tito Ortiz will never get in there. Tito Ortiz sucks. He was high tonight. He was drinking tonight. He got booed tonight in his bar. So I couldn't give a damn less about Tito Ortiz. But I do think it's very lowbrow. And he does it. He's going to behave like that. I'm on one side of the fence and he's on the other. It's like, Tito, man, you're messing with the wrong guy. I will come through here and whip your ass.
Yeah, and on the post-fight interview, I think you set up about 3 fights for yourself. I mean, classic job there. So is there anyone over the other that you think makes sense for you next coming off this? I mean, even like Ryan Bader was talking about maybe facing the winner of this main event in his first title defense when we talked to him backstage. That interests you? Is it the Fedor fight? What stands out?
Yeah, I don't know if any of them stand out. Let's see what happens. I think Bader had a great performance. I would never turn down a title shot or a fight with him. I think he was one of those guys that this night's really about him more than it was about me. Won a world championship. I'm pretty excited. Beat Phil Davis a second time. Phil Davis is so good. Bader's now beaten him twice. So I would certainly take on Ryan Bader anytime, but tonight, in fairness, I would just tell Ryan Bader, really, really great job.